Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat, and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a weekly wrap up, and I probably should do more of these videos on a daily basis because crypto is just moving so fast. Just to keep up, I'd have to do 3 videos a day. It is absolutely crazy right now, and we're just going to wrap up the week, quickly talk about a few things, and stick to the end because I want to give you my 5 top gems that are just emerging. You know, you can look into these further, but I think these are really good prospects and you can make some nice 5-10x gains on these very easily. So obviously not financial advice, so let's just get into it right now. First of all, we're going to start with the YAM price chart, and basically YAM just absolutely took a dive. We all know what happened to YAM. I did a video on YAM previous to that, and basically there was something wrong in the rebase. The code was all screwed up. They tried to restart it. As you can see now, the price has just basically gone to like almost nothing. If you are holding a YAM, you're probably better off just getting out of YAM. They're talking about a YAM 2.0, but I don't know how successful that will go. But look, it has proved that yield farming projects, they are very attractive. And at one point, there was people that are earning 1 YAM an hour when it was like $180 to $200 a YAM. So it just goes to prove that this yield farming, when it's done right, when the contracts are being audited, when everything's in order and everything just clicks and goes perfect, you can make some great gains with a solid project. If you get in early, you can crush it. So that is the YAM project. I think it turned out to be a failure. We'll see. Leave a comment below if you got YAM. So let's go to the next news update, and this is on Cointelegraph. And Warren Buffett, he basically sold his shares in the banks that he was holding, primarily Goldman Sachs, and basically he's just they bought this Canadian gold mine, and it says here Berkshire Hathaway and 503 billion conglomerate led by Warren Buffett sold Goldman Sachs for a Canadian gold company, Barrick Gold. Max Kaiser, and founder of Heisenberg Capital and early Bitcoin investor, says it could help BTC to 50,000. You know, Warren Buffett's a bit of an old guy. He just likes things he can touch. Doesn't like technology much. Well, he called Bitcoin rat poison, and look what happened. That's what he's done, and maybe it's a sign of times that, you know, the US dollar, it's being printed like money, like anything. Maybe it's we're going to see a banking collapse soon. Probably the start with the smaller banks, but you know, every Fed has failed. It's inevitable that, well, the British pound is still here, but, you know, most of them fail. It's just a matter of time. Hopes for US stimulus. So this is basically the next stimulus, and they can't agree, Democrats and Republicans. Well, I think it's the Democrats. They can't agree on the next stimulus. They need the votes. I don't really know the politics side of it, but basically they're in disagreement at the moment. They want a deal. I don't think it's approved at the moment, but, you know, if Trump gets his way, regardless of there's no approval or not, it doesn't go through the Senate, he'll just basically write an executive order, and then he has the authority to open up the printers, and they will just be printing money like crazy. Another, who knows, $3, $4, $5 trillion. And what that's going to mean is that's going to push money into the, well, basically what people are doing, the smart people are doing it. They as soon as they get the stimulus check, they invested in Bitcoin. If they would have invested in Bitcoin, well, many did, they would be up. They would have made money because Bitcoin has gone up. So we'll see what happens with the next stimulus. And why cryptocurrency is more than a hedge against the US dollar inflation. Again, this talks about how people are basically going to Bitcoin because the dollar is losing value by the second. and they simply don't trust it. Whereas if they're in something like Bitcoin, it's a deflationary asset, absolutely. And I think that this is really going to help as things get more and more screwed up in the economy. People are going to realize, hey, I need a safe haven. I can't get gold. Well, the boomers will go for gold. Baby boomers will go for gold. The millennials will go for Bitcoin, because that's just how it is. They just like Bitcoin. And so we could see I don't know, who knows, $17,000, $20,000 Bitcoin sooner than we think, if the current situation gets worse in the economy. Bull stampede towards 12k price Bitcoin. Weekly close approaches. And again, here, there's so many videos on Bitcoin right now. The next bull run, they're saying that, you know, this is the next huge bull run and so forth. But look, at the end of the day, no one knows, all right? You can listen to whoever you want to listen to. At the end of the day, no one knows. Okay, that's the bottom line. No one knows. You can speculate all you want. And so it's just, you know, people have been wrong in the past. So I just know that it's going to happen one day, that there's going to be, it could happen sooner than we think. It could happen next week. That there's going to be a massive bull run, and all this money is going to come into, there's trillions and trillions of dollars out there. I think there's something like $10 trillion in gold, and Bitcoin is, well, you know, the market cap of Bitcoin is, I'm not sure, I'll have to have a look, 400 billion. So Bitcoin is so small. If just some of that money shifted over from gold into Bitcoin, just think of the price of Bitcoin. It would rocket to like 100,000, 200,000 without blink of an eye. So decentralized exchanges are growing really fast. This is a really big trend. They're popping up like mushrooms, because I just simply don't trust centralized exchanges. And with this whole DeFi fueling everything, they're getting very popular now, these decentralized exchanges. Fueled by DeFi, facilitated by stablecoins. One of the main drivers of recent DEX growth has been decentralized finance, DeFi, a spokesman of Binance Research and CryptoNews.com. So it's definitely like a huge shift, and DeFi is really starting to rocket cryptocurrency back again. See, as you can see here, look at DeFi, like it from say end of March to May, DeFi started to pick up, and then here end of May, boom, skyrocket. And that's kind of things when really things start to heat up, and all the people just kind of like are coming back out of the woodwork. We're talking about Ethereum. I'm not a big fan of Ethereum, never been. I'm more bullish on Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, but I just think that there's serious problems with Ethereum. There is some serious problems with Ethereum. You know, we saw this happen last year with CryptoKitties, and then we're seeing it now with DeFi. All right, like what's going on? What are these $25 prices for gas fees? I heard that when people were getting into Yam, right in the beginning, before it absolutely rocketed to $200, they were paying $150 gas fee in Uniswap to buy Yam. So then they were guaranteed that they would get their Yam, and that's the sort of prices. I think it's like up to 300 Gwei now. It's just ridiculous. There's something broke with the Ethereum network, all right? And I'm looking forward to other ecosystems out there that people can build upon, which will be far more effective than Ethereum. So I'm not a big Ethereum fan at all. It's just there's something broke with the system when you've got to pay $25 gas fees. So guys, DeFi Pulses, I check this on a regular basis, and you can see Make It is still number one, but there's been a changing of the guard or musical chairs here. Now Aave is up. Okay, Aave is up to over 1 billion, and Compound was like seconds. Compound's dropped and now Aave is up, and maybe this is because Aave becomes second DeFi protocol to hit 1 billion in total value locked. And Aave, a non-custodial lending and borrowing protocol, has become the second decentralized finance DeFi protocol to hit 1 billion in total locked value. The milestone means Aave users have deposited 1 billion worth of assets into the protocol for lending and borrowing purposes. And it goes on. I've got a little bit of Aave and it's definitely gone up, so I'm quite happy for that. It's just one of those. It's like Chainlink. You know, do you buy it or do you don't buy it? You know, if you've missed it already. I mean, I bought Chainlink at the ICO level. I can't remember what I paid for it. I think it might have been less than $1. Could have been like 10 cents. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. It was like 2 years ago. I bought Chainlink, and then I sold it for like a 5x. So even though I still made good gains on it, look where it is today. You know, only if you've got a crystal ball. So as you can see here, lending protocol Aave eyes tokenized mortgages with launch of V2. Decentralized money market Aave has released specifications for version 2 of its protocol as the project eyes a 1 billion locked up contract according to DeFi Pulse. Aave will partner with real estate tokenization firm Realty to bring some mortgages to DeFi. Realty will not return questions or for comments by the press. So this was actually already done. Well, not DeFi, but there was also an ICO we got into in 2017. It was called Real. I don't know whether this is the same project. I'll have to do some more investigation. But that kind of fell on its ass a bit. But it's not a new concept that you can tokenize the real estate and you can basically just buy bits and pieces of a house. It's not a new concept, but Aave's already got the momentum with their DeFi protocol. So I think that this has pushed the price up, and that's why it's kind of it's leapfrog compound curve finance as well. So yeah, that's interesting news. Just hot off the press as well, SPX is also doing an airdrop. I think at my XPS I bought SXP at just under $3. So it's up now today. I think it's over $3.50 or something, maybe $4. I'll have to check the price, but it's gone up quite a bit. So if you hold, you can take care of. You can basically get more SXP. I keep on saying SPX. Monthly XXP airdrop. This is within Binance. So basically, they'll take a snapshot of your account with all SXP holders. SXP generated by each user. Total of SXP staking rewards received by Binance. Ratio. So it says here users must hold at least one SXP, and they basically take a snapshot starting on the 23rd of the 8th. Doesn't exactly say how much you're going to get. The initial distribution of SXP staking rewards will be calculated, the amount being equal to the staking rewards accrued during the period. Okay, I have to look further into that. But basically, if you hold SXP, you can you'll be able to basically earn more. Okay. And if you guys don't know the SXP, there's some huge news with Binance. This coin is a credit card coin, or it's got their own crypto card. Do some more research into it. I think it's a really good buy right now. It's got a low token market cap of I think 300 million. And the price is only just over $4 compared to crypto.com. In my opinion, it's just a much better buy. Plus, it's backed by Binance as well. And they're looking at expanding into cards into the US and Australia. Okay, guys, so now I want to go into the 5 coins, which are gems. I think you should just do some further research on them. I think that if you fill your bags with a couple of these, you're going to be very happy in the future. So these are probably long-term holds, okay? You know, we're talking 6 to 12 months, and I think they're just gonna moon very, very soon, and it's still relatively cheap to get into. Okay, so the first one is ChainX or PCX, and these guys are basically it says here, breaking barriers of assets between blockchains and building a public chain ecology and multi-currency integration. So basically what these guys are going to do is they're going to be like the link between all the different blockchains. Essentially, it'll give the power of each type of token be able to exchange with each other, and you can have like Ethereum smart contracts exchange with Bitcoin, and they got this interchange assets, a total decentralized circulation of interchain assets that are reserved for multi-sig contract and light client protocol. Zero fees, 1,000 validators. So you can read more about this, and they're already pairing up with Polkadot and to do these parachains, they call it. So do some more research into it. There's some big wraps on this one, okay? So that's PCX. All right, and it's only $6.81 right now, and there's only 21 million. So BTC is 21 million, okay? This is only $16.18. I think you can 10x this very, very soon. Okay, the next coin is UMA, which is Coinbase invested into this one, and I think this is a really promising project. There's only 100 million token supply, or total supply. And let's just go and see. They're a protocol for building synthetic assets, right? Self-enforcing smart contracts with economic guarantees. We are a platform of financial innovation. UMA is designed to power the financial innovations made possible by permissionless public blockchains like Ethereum, using concepts borrowed by the fiat financial derivatives. UMA defines an open source protocol that allows any two counterparties to design and create their own financial contracts. But unlike traditional derivatives, UMA contracts are secured and with economic incentives alone, making them self-enforcing and universally accessible. So this is like a permissionless derivatives platform that financial institutions can create themselves. So do some more research on that one. Also, that's UMA. Okay, the next one is Energy Web Token, and again, the total supply here, or it says total supply is 100 million, but the maximum supply, but the total supply is 48 million. Circulating supply 30 million. And Energy Web Token, basically they're trying to tokenize the grid, and people can then use their energy and basically sell back to the grid or sell to other people. This has been done before. Well, they've tried to do this before with Power Ledger. Do you remember Power Ledger? We got into that ICO. I think I made some good gains on Power Ledger. I think it was like a 20x on Power Ledger. I can't remember. It's so far. I don't know what's happened with Power Ledger. I think the owner of Power Ledger was in some legal battle. But Energy Web is accelerating the low carbon, customer centric electric system with unleashing potential of blockchain and decentralized technologies. So basically, what's driving all this is this software. So this PTT group, that's in Thailand. That's where I am. So do some more research on this one as well, because there's big wraps on this one as well. All right. But basically, they're trying to tokenize solar power and basically make power cheaper. You can become your own kind of like electricity grid, where you can, in a sense. So read up. This one is also pretty good. Like where it's at, $12. I still think that this has got a lot of growth as well. So do some research on that one. Okay, the next one is Anchor. I really like this one. The total supply is pretty big, 10 billion. But I think it's a really good project. It's one of those sleepers. It's only a dollar or penny, not a dollar, a penny a cent. And if we go here, it's basically a cloud-based one-click infrastructure for people that don't know how to set up nodes, and you can just deploy your own node, deploy your own blockchain node. So, for example, you're getting people know about staking, right? You can just stake your coins and get money, right? But if you hold so much collateral in a particular token, you can run your own full node or validator, and that basically you're contributing to the whole blockchain with all sorts of jobs that the validator node will do, and you get paid far more. So we set up nodes last year, 2017. We were running master nodes and everything, and it was really complex to set up. We had a tech crew to do it, and even though we did make some great profits, because we pulled our funds to reach the collateral and then just set up a shared node. Even though you can do that, there's shared node websites out there at the moment. This will actually do this like by yourself. You don't need anyone. You don't need any techie information or anything. And they've already got all these collaborations with all these different parties as well. So as you're seeing more and more of proof of work disappear and everything going to proof of stake, this is going to be a service that everyone's going to need. And they can just come here, click a couple of buttons, use their Anchor token as like gas or fuel to run this system, and they'll just run a full node and not have to know about anything. Start making more money. You'll actually make more money with running full validator node than you ever will staking. So check out that. That's called Anchor. Still early days with this one. It's out of the top 100 in CoinMarketCap. And the last one is Telo. Okay, Telo. So this one's like basically a mini version of Chainlink. Like this one has not taken off yet. Look at the total supply. It's only 1,500,000. That is incredible. It's $44.30. And basically Telo is a decentralized oracle for DeFi, and smart contracts on Ethereum have no direct access to off-chain information. So basically, data from a myriad of trusted data sources from the real world, then that information through either APIs comes into the blockchain, it gets validated, and then smart contract can be executed based off what the oracle is pulling in and what it defines as true or false, and then financial decisions can be made off that, and so forth. So basically, it's like a Chainlink, but basically no one really knows about it. And so investors, Maker, Finance Labs, Consensus Grants. This one's still very early days, but you don't really know about these projects. If they take off, you become rich. But look at the total supply. It's only 1.5 million. That is absolutely nuts. If this does well, it's already moon, but it's still early days. In July, it was $8. Now it's $44, but it's still early days. Okay, with that supply, it's so tiny. And lastly, just quickly, so there are 5 coins. And also, if you guys missed out on MantraDAO, which I did, okay, if Hotbit just announced that they're going to give away 50,000 tokens of which is make it a MantraDAO at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 1300. 17th of August 2020, so I believe that's tomorrow. So basically this time tomorrow, obviously it's going to be different, because by the time I upload this video, it's probably going to be 10 hours. It'll probably take me 2 hours to make this video by the time I upload it. it'll probably be 10 hours from the time I upload this video. So just, if you're interested in getting some Mantra DAO, it's sold out really, really quick. I just missed it. This one's got big wraps on it, so do some more research on it. That one's called Mantra DAO or Om. Alright? You can pick it up here for 6 cents if you're very lucky. I don't think it's just going to happen. It's just going to go in a blink of an eye. So anyway, it's food for thought. Alright guys, so thanks for sticking to the end. I really appreciate that. I might do these weekly, more of these weekly type of crypto updates, because crypto is moving so fast. It's absolutely crazy and absolutely nuts. But people are making gains. I hope you had a good week with your crypto, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll endeavor to bring you more videos very soon, and we're going to start giving away some more crypto as well. So thanks for watching guys. This is Crypto Expat, and I'm out.